Hello, welcome to Newport Partners Strategies for Incremental Reconstruction of Disaster-Damaged Homes, a project created with funding from HUD, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. The incremental reconstruction concept was created as another tool for governments and homeowners to utilize to help families to get back into their homes and on their properties as quickly as possible following a disaster. When disaster strikes, there are varying levels of property destruction to a home. Today we will be discussing the total destruction of the home and assume that the foundation and garage slab actually remain intact, which is frequently what happens. As you see in the timeline, the disaster occurs and within 2 to 5 months it can be determined that your neighborhood is livable, the home and property are clear to build on, and the homeowners have chosen to use incremental reconstruction to build their home. As 3 to 6 months post-disaster, the incremental dwelling unit built upon the existing slab is inhabited. Also, the construction of the remainder of the home begins at this time as well. At this point, the homeowner begins to realize some sense of normalcy as they have moved back into a portion of their rebuilt home that will ultimately be incorporated into the finished house. Depending on the size and complexity of the final build-out, the family can be back into their newly constructed home in 9 to 18 months following the disaster. There are an infinite number of design options for an incremental dwelling unit built on an existing slab. The project focused on 2 scenarios, a 20-foot by 20-foot garage slab and a 24-foot by 24-foot garage slab as the footprint. As you can see in these plans, we show a loft-style, 1-bedroom and 2-bedroom options fitting easily within the given footprint. The red-filled walls represent walls that are temporary in nature and designed to be removed once the final construction is complete. The blue-filled walls are designed to be more permanent in nature, and the black-filled walls are permanent. Mechanical, electrical, and plumbing systems are designed and sized accordingly to allow for use in the final construction, yet still be available to the incremental dwelling. Use of the component and/or panelized construction is suggested as often as possible, as this can provide time and labor savings, such as prefabricated kitchenette units or pre-plumbed bathroom units, to name just a few examples. Of course, reinforced construction techniques, such as those specified in the Fortified Homes program created by the Institute for Business and Home Safety, should be followed as well. Additionally, as you see here in the possible elevation of the incremental dwelling, a generic flat roof is suggested to allow for this structure to be built more quickly, to have a roof designed and built with the final construction that speaks to the local home styles. Again, all this aids in the more rapid return of families to their homes and properties and helps reestablish a sense of normalcy so quickly lost after a disaster. The 2 elevations here show the possibility of on-grade construction as well as a raised type of construction if required to mitigate flood hazards. Resiliency and efficiency are 2 of the overriding themes of incremental reconstruction. In this plan and elevation, all of the elements mentioned in the previous slide are incorporated as well as a modular type of solution. Each section of this dwelling is sized to fit within an 11-foot by 24-foot module capable of being constructed off-site, then shipped in and assembled on the existing slab. Again, these can vary in size and configuration in order to accommodate any family's lifestyle or size, as well as architectural style. Of course, a raised version is also possible with the modules being assembled on piers and offering parking below. Construction, site-built solutions, use of components and/or panelized construction, resilient designs, and fortified specifications are all vital parts of the strategies for incremental reconstruction. These websites are available for more information on post-disaster construction. Please visit Newport's website to review the full brochure on the strategies for incremental reconstruction of disaster-damaged homes at newportpartnersllc.com. Thank you.